We Nigerians, we are our own worst enemies. Now we dey do ourselves. Now we go still talk say make we no call people where they do the wrong things. Like no, let me speak English. Like I said from the beginning of this video, we Nigerians, we are our own worst enemies. Hmm? We know some of us who are doing shitty things, who are doing things that are wrong. And we know some of us that you caught somebody doing something, you know the right thing for you to do is to report them, especially when you know you're in an environment, you're in a society where you know that justice will be done, where you know that investigations will be carried out. And it's still same Nigerians, some of our Nigerian people will be the ones to say, oh, don't talk. Why is it that I'm still hearing stories of people who are still getting scammed of certificate of sponsorship? Why am I still hearing news of people being scammed £15,000, £10,000 when it comes to certificate of sponsorship? Right? Let's dive into this video. Anyway, guys, welcome back again to my channel. My name is Wemimo, and I'm also known as Thatmumof5 and also known as TMO5 Kanduko. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. So I was sent a post, and I'm going to put it here. It's about a protest that is being arranged, or that was arranged because apparently lots of people are still being scammed when it comes to certificate of sponsorship. So I'm going to drop an image here, which I'm sure you've seen as a thumbnail, a list of pictures, or a page or a collage of pictures of alleged COS scammers in the UK. And some of these people are Nigerians. And I went on to go and read the posts. And the post said that, it's not only Nigerians, that there are Ghanaians, there are Sierra Leoneans, there are lots of people from different tribes who are actually scamming people of certificate of sponsorship. For the fact that I don't know about any Ghanaian, for the fact that I don't know about any South Africans or any other people that are doing it, because I am Nigerian, I will focus mainly on Nigerians. So I went to read the comments in the comment section, and some of them are like, oh, some of people are even confirming that, oh, I see my cousin, I see my this there, and they can confirm that their cousin is a known or an alleged scammer. And like, you know what, guys, in fact, let's go back to what this certificate of sponsorship really is, because I don't understand why people are still being scammed. So as it was, or as at the time when I was making this video, there was meant to be a protest about, obviously, some Nigerians in the Nigerian community. They were going to protest today, which is the 20th of February at 7 p.m. or something. I think it was 10 o'clock in the morning, and these people are going to go on to like a TikTok live also to call out people. And with that being said, I found a TikTok page. I'm going to pop the page here, where this person is showcasing the faces of some of the alleged fraudsters, alleged scammers, where they are calling them. Some of the alleged scammers, they were able to talk to them on phone. Some alleged scammers, they were not able to talk to them on the phone. So that page, I'll pop it there, and you can go there and listen to how people said they have been scammed. And also, while I was listening to some of the videos, somebody phoned here, or there was a voice. If I find that, I'll put the video here. Somebody was like, after all, it is not only Nigerians that are actually scamming people of this, who are actually scamming people with certificate of sponsorship, that apparently, allegedly, Indians are doing it, but they do it codedly. Other tribes are doing it, they do it codedly. The fact remains that you should not even be paying money. The fact remains that you should not be paying money. There was a time I brought a post about a certain organization, or about a certain charity here in the UK who has multiple WhatsApp channel, and people reached out to me that people are fishing innocent people out of that group to scam them, or allegedly scam them to come and pay for certificate of sponsorship. And people were scammed in that group, and the owner of the group was suddenly not being interested, even though she was being told that, these people in this group that are scamming people know you, they are your friends, can you help us reach out to them to pay back these people's money? But she was acting like, you know what, she's not interested. And it's been alleged that this group also charges people £10, £5 to join a certain WhatsApp group in any city that you are in. Like, if somebody call you, if Nigerians have a WhatsApp group to help people, why are you charging them money? Why are you charging them money? You guys brought your stinking attitude from Nigeria to this country, and that will make people like us who are hardworking to be ridiculed, to be painted with the same brush because of some people just doesn't know the limits. So with that being said, this man was like, it is not only Nigerian people that do it. Indians allegedly do it. Pakistani people allegedly do it, but they don't open it. They don't loud it. The fact is that if you eventually have the money to pay and you get the certificate of sponsorship, good for you. Because at the end of the day, you shouldn't be paying thousands of pounds for certificate of sponsorship. For the fact, and I have suggested in my video there, I'm going to link the video up here, where I said that if anybody comes to you telling you to pay £10,000, £15,000 for certificate of sponsorship, you should be reporting them to the police. You should take their details and forward their details to the Home Office. People are like, oh, you don't do that because you are going to block the way. Block the way for what? When you should not even be paying for certificate of sponsorship in the first place. And that charity that I said that was spoken to me about, that somebody told me about, this person, when I made that video about her and her charity, she wrote to YouTube to pull down my video. And I'm super happy that YouTube did not pull down that video. Anyway, I don't want to make this video too long. I just have to share a few things with you. So, what you really need to know about COS, which is Certificate of Sponsorship. So this information, I got it from the www.govuk.com. So it says here that a certificate of sponsorship is an electronic record assigned by a UK employer to a foreign worker, such as people coming from Nigeria to work, for example, essentially confirming that they are sponsoring the worker to work in the UK, and it's mandatory for most work visa applications. Meaning you need to obtain a COS from your employer before applying for a UK work visa. It is not a physical document, but it's a reference number used during the visa application process. That's just how UK.gov has simplified. So you that you are coming into the UK to come and work, you are not the one that is going to apply for certificate of sponsorship. It is the employer that you want to work with, the employer that wants to sponsor your visa to come and work in the UK. They are the one who will apply for that certificate of sponsorship through the Home Office on your behalf. It is that employer that is going to pay for it. So, key facts about a certificate of sponsorship. The purpose of it, number one, it allows a foreign worker to apply for a UK work visa, like a skilled worker visa, by demonstrating that a UK company is sponsoring your employment. Who applies for it? It is your employer, the person who you want to work for. They are the one who applies for the certificate of sponsorship on your behalf through the sponsorship management system. Information that is included. When applying for a COS, the employer needs to provide details about the job offer they are offering you, the employee, offer including the job title, the salary, occupation code, to ensure that it meets the eligibility criteria as set by the Home Office. Obviously, no guarantee of visa, okay? There's no guarantee that they will approve your visa. While a COS is required to apply for a work visa, it does not guarantee that the visa will be granted. But then, if you're applying through the legit employer, if the right employer is applying through their legit business, there will always be a chance for you to either appeal, or the employer might be able to maybe provide whatever it is that has maybe disqualified you from getting that visa. So that is why you should apply through the employer that is actually sponsoring your visa. It is your employer that is going to apply on your behalf. So, assessing the certificate of sponsorship, once assigned, the employee will receive a unique reference number, just like being a nurse. Your NMC pin is like a 8-letter or 8-digit mix of letter numbers. So this certificate of sponsorship is actually a letter, like a reference number, which they need to include. You need to include it with your visa when you're applying for your visa. The cost of certificate of sponsorship is cheap. I'm going to put the image of the cost here as being placed on uk.gov.uk. And it is your employer, the person who wants to sponsor your visa, they are the one who will apply on your behalf. So, the employer, your employer will need to pay a fee when they are applying for a certificate of sponsorship for an employee. And a worker does not need to pay for that certificate. It is, if I am the one who has the business and I want you to work for me, I'm going to be the one to apply for you. I'm going to be the one to make that payment on your behalf. And the cost varies on the type of sponsor license that the employer has. So, for a worker visa, so me being a business owner and I want to employ you, I want to apply for a certificate of sponsorship for you, I would only have to pay £239 for one certificate for one person. So why are you being roped off? Why are you being asked to pay £10,000, £15,000? Are you guys so, like, with the way people have been going on about in videos that don't pay for certificate of sponsorship, it is £239. It is the person that wants to give you a job that will apply for it for you. So why are you guys keep falling into the hands of people that are scamming you of £15,000, £10,000 to pay for certificate of sponsorship, and then they apply, they go bust. Either the Home Office refuse the application, or you pay the money and the person run away. I shared a video of a Nigerian pastor who is in Liverpool that was doing the same, who was caught on a video. And I'm sure that the Home Office are still investigating this case, because when they investigate it, they will bring it out here, and me, I will come here and talk about it. So even some Nigerians are like, not be only Nigerian. Nigerians are not the only one doing it anyway. The truth fact remains that you should not be paying £10,000 for a certificate of sponsorship. If you are a Nigerian and you are being told to pay for a certificate of sponsorship and you are paying, you yourself, you are a criminal. It's simple. Because, like I said, on my channel, I've been clamoring about the certificate of sponsorship. There was a time that the Freeze did a show about that certificate of sponsorship. And I don't understand that in 2025, some people are still falling short of this scam. You don't need to pay a penny. Even the employer that, if you are not sure of that employer, you can go to the website of the Home Office or even www.gov.uk to go and check if that business is among the list of the people that has a sponsorship license. So that way you will know that you are not in a 419 business. And it saddens me that people, I've heard of stories, like I said, these people that contacted me last year or year before, I've heard of stories of people who actually died when they found out that they've been scammed. So if anybody, I'm going to say it again to you now, this thing I'm saying with my full chest. If you're a Nigerian and you're coming here to blast me, I don't freaking give a freaking fuck. If you are a Nigerian and somebody tells you that, oh, I can get you a certificate of sponsorship, and you are not taking that, and you are not carrying along, maybe pretending to take their details, and the next thing I want you to do is contact the Home Office and give them the details and say, this person is trying to sell a certificate of sponsorship to me. If you're one of that person that is willing to buy a certificate of sponsorship, and you go ahead to buy or pay for it, it just means that you yourself, you are Mr. Oluwole or Mrs. Oluwole. You just show yourself that you are also a 419 yourself. It just goes to show that maybe you are trying to use certificate of sponsorship to regularize your stay in the UK. Hence why I've always been preaching here. If you want to jackpot through the right channel, apply through the right visa. Don't come here on a visiting visa. And because you've gone and fashion on Oriolori, and people are now telling you to come and pay for certificate of sponsorship that you get indefinite leave to remain. It does not work that way. It does not work that way. After all now, why... I'm quite shocked that it is Nigerians that are shouting that Kemi Badenoch is doing the wrong thing. Kemi Badenoch is doing the wrong thing. This is why someone like Kemi Badenoch knows these shenanigans that we Nigerians are up to. That's why she's trying to do all of these things. And yes, who's making the loudest noise? Nigerians, of course. One thing I'm going to tell you is this. If you are looking to apply for a work visa and you already found an employer who wants to sponsor you, you are not to pay a dime. It is that employer, the person that wants to give you a job, that will apply for that certificate of sponsorship on your behalf to the Home Office. And the employer is only going to have to pay £239 for that certificate. So why are you paying £10,000, £15,000, and then you wait, they don't issue you a certificate of sponsorship and you find out they've been scammed? Or some people, they get certificate of sponsorship, in 3 months, the business folds up. Maybe they've made enough money, or Home Office find out and Home Office decides to shut down their business. Why are you getting yourself messed up in this like this? There's news everywhere. Like, the problem with Nigerians is this: we just want shortcuts to everything. We don't want to carry out our own research. And then they scam you. People that mean, like someone like me that I want my peace and quiet on social media, I'll be seeing your news, I'll be seeing your tears. Now there are people, like I said, people are buying, knowing that they've been scammed. And those of you that are scamming people, your bucket of nemesis will full one day. Your bucket of nemesis will full one day. And my advice to you, that you are paying people to give you certificate of sponsorship, you are more or less a thief as well. You are more or less a criminal as well, because we've all been saying it. The Home Office, everybody have been saying it. It's your employer that pays. If anybody tells you, oh, pay me £15,000, I will give you a certificate of sponsorship, I expect you to take that person's details and report that person straight away. I hope you have your proof. Get your evidence. Walk into the nearest police station and report them. Because like I said, the last video that I made about this certificate of sponsorship thing, that report these people. People were like, if you report, you are going to spoil the avenue for other people. The truth of the matter remains that you should not be paying. These people, if they have a business, if they have a genuine business, they should not be charging you £15,000 for certificate of sponsorship when they should only be paying £239. Like, make it make sense. Guys, I might have to do some sort of live stream in regards to this topic, because me, if you know somebody has approached you saying that, oh, if you pay me £50,000, I will give you certificate of sponsorship. If you don't want to report that person yourself, send me a DM. This is my Instagram handle. Give me the details of that person. I will help you to report the person. And we left our home country, Nigeria, that is rotten, and I'm not sorry to say it, to bring your shitty attitudes here. People are like, it's only Nigerians now. Other people do it now, but it's only Nigerians that will be shouting about it. The truth of the matter remains that all of you that are saying that it's only Nigeria that is doing it, about you are all thieves, you are all criminals. And I'll be so happy if Home Office wraps all of you up together and send you back to the trenches. Anyway, guys, leave your thoughts and opinion in regards to this topic. Are you a victim? If you are a victim and you want to share your story with me, or you have your details of the person that scammed you, come, I will help you report to the Home Office. Guys, leave your thoughts and opinion as regards to what I've discussed in this video. And like I said, if you are a victim and you want to share your story, you want to give me information, DM me. My Instagram is on the screen. Send me a message via my Gmail. If you go into my description box, you find my email there. And also, if you've watched the video till now, you've not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Don't forget to like, drop a comment in the comment section, subscribe if you've not yet done so, turn on your post notification, share this video. Do not hesitate to join my membership, and I hope to catch up with you in another video when I go to carry out more information about all you armed robbers that are scamming people with COS. Thank you. See you later.
Okay, all of them done they notice. I'm not joking. All my guys, them know me. Since '06, I've been writing this story. I know be OG, but if you ask them know me. I know they blow.